Number two, yen call to say insurance na now kind of crisis say no. And you say almost they are tied to for principal no for 5%. But on average, stock markets a cost rubber from on average, am I 10%? Last year it was bear market, it was down 20%. Right now it was 10% now, right? Before then it was 18%, which is 2022. Sorry, 2021. 2020 it was 28%. Eti say if ukopoto sa insurance na almost is you. Almost 10% every year, no more 5%. Wow, meanwhile, wow, bet me I the same thing. What is the matter? No, I know say a BBI community near to your home a wrong mistakes. Our insurance now yet to your home be bray. No, your automa on Unyeska be bree, Unyesika be briska umunyano, and as I uplifter, moyen. Obey that out say you move be on my say you can borrow from that money. Yes, you can. Why would you want to borrow your own money? I don't know why would you say when or do 5% no aqua. They will tell you say people invest who invest or insurance. They rather own it. Invest yes insurance now or yeah for something. That's what they purchase in the house because there are so many ways of it they are paying for it. But so more yeah for so we invest no or 10% or the stock exchange. To say crypto can't crypto. You see, usually if you don't understand something, investing, you don't do it. House here, can you say house no to say when I understand that people do it, but also me can be say you should study it. Just say nipa will be investing in those things no. For the 10 years time, they won't be in. You can be in the 10 years in the stock exchange. If you're doing indexing, you're still going to be there. You'll be fine because year be webe kofo, bebe basro 10% on average. Sister Rita, Safri be na me fan to no so kasa. Yeah, I understand the part now, but maybe I was being basing on say if I want to do something, especially financially, and if I want to do something, and yeah, financial in life, and if you want to do something, you go to the people that have done it and they are winning, then you do with them. These days, we call all over internet, all over baby, the bitch show he would taught Diana. They said they taught Diana they are renting. Charlie, the issues what's at that point, and what that now be sorry, akoye win is animal in a for and fan count. Yes, equity bebem. But if you nipa 10 be best start a business now, or taught Diana no ye equity no they are for no ye no they are turn on the for no they upa bro, they so you jumayache, upa ko back. Let's start say nipa 10 anymore ma say 10 years time up to now no more that's what game no ma me ma share that no they won't be in the game. They won't because it has to be perfect for they will say economy near perfect and something you say economy near perfect all the time because you know about form. And I make example since we be craba say ultimate dime we were made dime team to say situation in no me team my tough from me they are renting na me sika so me pepe bia okay me ni sika bi da ba bia me na say economy ni kofom na nipa ni tu na so ntimi ntua mortgage for no mu duom sika it has to come from me. People lose their houses on those issues all the time. The best way to say they make I understand so can say one option. The one option I make can say and that's what is winning because it's a building what you build what in silence, right? We're building a gradual and a process and yet in a rush. The old kind, I know so my option I'm a kind so woody, but most people do the other two now way, and you by debt. When the more you owe, the risk you are, right? And with the debt, to be there, which is leveraging. If you say is sophisticated, if you say you beat the system, no, you can never beat the system. At the end, they will catch you. But me at Nancy, a few people, and I've studied the people that have gone through that process. At the end, they lose. At the end, we lose sanity because the economy has to be perfect. I said, and sana sanya money no ayejuma. Yes, it has to be perfect. No way in a situation whereby I perform. Nowhere in a situation whereby ye bibi bibi ekoso kama and sana sa process na go through because the moment over down 3, 4, 5 among 40 mutua yes umutua ma bibi si na sankrofo ni na who is paying their houses? You are losing those houses. And if you're losing those houses, it may be to the point so to me lose one fee. You who be brave, you who be that. Yes, it's good. But Oshe nipa be brave, wene continue to win. And yes, I normal process here. In our eyes, no any fee see it here. We share the text out there, the system there cost now. Most people we 100 one pay and a winning that situation. One pay. We need 100 be a one pay. Yes, or better to a cost, but at the end, no more lose. It will be become a bit me account from. Yes, I say, bet me another question. Sister Rita, bet me a friend. Oh, Kasa, bro. Sister Rita, bet me a calling, bro, Kasa.
No, but I say continue.
Yo. It's good. Your brother Alex, some instances are you are a bit me the way your friends say, no, feel no, to only who the echo and cassa, a bit me a boa, I'm out in away. Your brother Capito so chipping, also saying here, say, what Alex is saying is that if you have the means to buy another house, do it. Patrick, are you suggesting the economy has to be perfect before one can own a house as a investment property? Yes, and I'm not saying say the economy has to be perfect before you own it. What I'm saying is say you, and I'm basing this based on the text on the ground. People that are winning with money. This is what they do. They buy a house, they pay off that house, they buy another one, they pay off that one, they buy another one. This is going to take you a period of, so if Omoma is serious, it takes them a period of about 15, 20 years. That is how wealth is built. Also, in your ground. Yes, we have to feel equity. Now they are another one, now they are one. Capito, I want you to go back when you be an 10 years ago, when you probably 10, or so now they are still doing the same thing. So if I want to be a pastor, me call ubia or doctor or say, doctor, if I say me a pastor, we call pastor on a mission, the pastor aye. Na my be. Yeah, in our mind, no, the who be say, oh, it is a ubi a daka kesium, what if you kesima, they are winning with money. In a sense, in actual sense, Nankasano. Most people doing that tenor, they are not winning. Because of the people that are millionaires now, one, they live in a 25 square feet house. Two, they don't use flashy cars like we think. Those people are called consumers. Omo make us use big house, flashy cars. They make a lot of money. Omo they make it but they have nothing because they spend it and spend more than what they have. They buy houses to sell the air canal, but to another one. No move. That's they are doing something there. But in a sense, no, they are the people that are not winning. But in our eyes, it seems some no winning. Omo winning pie or next neighbor now. Who is so able to slow steady no, or make it 80,000. ABA movie by on average, I'm talking of people that make 200 gradually within 15 years now, what 20 house we say if what you fear we now you bring in money now because you fear in scanner with the ban at the tour quickly a big mouse come out there to another house so quickly. What I'm trying to say those people they stay away from especially the Kuswa use leverage in this animal. That's how they were able to build wealth. Gradually take their time. Yes, there are people who yet to say the brother, let's say can. But those people, we need 100 be a 1 penny winning. Why? Because the economy got to be perfect for sad in our year.
I'm not trying to interject here, right?
No, go ahead. Say,
but
go ahead.
I think it's I don't know where the start is coming from, right? In everything, I like the fact that your example you are giving is a very good one. That you go to the experts, right? And so there are part years ago that in our community, because most of us gathering on this, like if I say Yeka, the local dialect means that all of us are Ghanaians, right? But it's because I said among for good lessons. They did not get advice and answer when they were buying this investment home here and there now. One more good coaching and here and there. And so people now, people are enlightened. And I like today consumers. When people come to me as buyers, when I compare 20 years ago, I would say 20 years, 18 years ago, when I bought my own home. At that time, I wasn't an agent, right? When I realized the service that was given to me and the knowledge that I had, and then being an agent, and the question that people ask me, and how by God's grace I'm empowering my clients when they leave this process now, they even if they came in with nothing, they've been really educated and understand the process. Because especially some of us being in a son of immigrant and in our community, when we have close community, I serve the general public. But it's easy so when our friend Nana do something to Nana and it doesn't go well and Nana put a word out there, your image is tarnished, right? So we try to help people do the right thing. And so this buying investment home and other things now is good, but if you don't do it very well, then it become a curse, like you're saying. I know a lot of people, a guy that I bought him a first home for 2018, I built him a brand new home. Now this guy owns what? 4 or 5 homes. And not just in DMV here, it's across United States. And it's working. He's managing it. This is not a rich guy. Yes, he's a high earner, but he knows how to do it. He's buying the home in strategic area. So just like we said, real estate is all about location. When people come to me and they are buying their first home, and especially knowing, say, oh, Alex, I have in mind, say maybe may renting it later. Now, I always want to steer them to a hot zone. I know, say, so castle or rent here, there's always going to be renters. Guess what? When there's economical downturn and people cannot buy homes or any rate cost, guess what is happening? Renting is raining because when somebody is renting their town home for 2,700, the same town home no, in the community now the value is 500,000, and this Okoto, that's what the 5% was here. Their mortgage is going to be 3,500 or 3,700, and so people who are not well to do to even buy nana, where they look at that guy town home and this is a cheap version for me, so I'm going to rent it. And so it's all about you knowing what you are doing. Yes, I'm not painting a rosy picture. There can be 1 month, 2 months, when you're a tenant. But that's part of investor. So you build a cushion and then put it there. When in between the time will be to renovate and I say 2 months when you're a tenant now, you put them there. I understand everything is not for everybody. But you say it's 100 people buy investment home, only 1% win. I'm here to see the statistics. A lot of people who do it very well end up coming on top. The only thing that I always encourage people is that when you are, this is just a loop, who offers some now renting. Next, every time I overturn one, right? Uncle Sam is going to ask you, make sure say if you want to 2 years. If you live in it 2 years before Ansana, we'll move it out to your next home. Next do time I want one. Well, you can say it was my primary residence because you lived there for 2 good years. Ansana Woton. So there are so many laws and loopholes out there that before you sell some of this investment home and that kind of thing, talk to accountant or some of us, we give free consultation. You call me. If I have the knowledge, why not? I will share with you. But I don't think that it's entirely wrong. Say, people are not winning. No, people are winning. It's just like stock market is fluctuating. Obi waka to say, hey, and I'm a Amazon, I'm lose $5,000. Well, you maybe you are thinking say short term you want to make the money. Time I walk as 45. Obi so they see opportunity they are buying.